All right, y'all, if you're looking for the best robotic vacuum, I've got this one right here. I did an unboxing of it. We got it set up. It is time to test this thing out. I'm ready to press this clean button right here so that we can see what this thing can actually do. I really love this Shark brand of robot. We had the previous one, which works extremely well for our kitchen. And since we have different levels in our house, see there's stairs right there and stairs right there, we had to get a second one so that we could just have this one in here to clean all the time. So let's get to it. Let's see what this thing can do right here. Pressing the clean button, we let it charge overnight. This lets us know that it's charged up, charging right there, it's plugged in, and the battery indicator right here is solid, which lets us know that we have a nice charged up battery. So let's hit clean. Got a good button right there. Lights come on. Do I need to press it again? Okay. This is interesting. Okay, so.
Hello.
Oh.
What?
Okay, hello. Let's do something. Okay, well, it's saying that it's charging again, and this thing's kind of going in and out, so I'm not too sure what we have here. I let this thing charge overnight. Let's hit clean. Oh, there we go. Okay, we got something. Look at this. Okay, so in the previous videos, I mentioned about those side brushes, and you notice how they don't go like super duper fast. They actually go pretty slow, and it just sweeps the debris right in front of where the roller is going to be so that it actually cleans up the entire floor. Also want to note that you want to leave, I think it's 3 feet on either side of the base here and 5 feet in front to let the robot be able to maneuver around. So make sure that you have plenty of room for where you're planning on setting up your robot. You can see there's a little bit of debris on the floor over there, and it seems to be working really well. I have a cord right here. It's pushing it. That's my light. Let's let it go through. Look, there's another cord on the ground right there as well. Is it going to go over it? No, it looks like it's just kind of pushing it out of the way. Okay, this is very interesting. Let's see what else we got here. By the way, I did not clean up that much because I wanted to see how this thing would actually perform in kind of our livable living room. It's a real look at what this thing can actually do. So it's doing a nice back and forth motion, which is fantastic, so that it gets those nice even lines all the way around. Excuse all the kids' toys. Let's see how it works. Oh, it didn't even bump into that, I don't think. It's using its sensor on there to be able to just kind of maneuver around everything. This is fantastic. I'm really liking what this is doing here. Again, I think it's got a nice new sleek design to it compared to the older one, which I'm going to be doing a video comparing the new one to the older one. So make sure to subscribe if you guys haven't done that yet. And if y'all are finding this type of videos helpful, let me know down in the comments below or by giving me a thumbs up. One thing I did read in the instruction manual is that it needs, whatever's on the ground needs to be above about 3.5 inches, or else it's not going to detect it with its laser navigation on top. So I think that's why it's just kind of pushing that half soccer ball all the way around. So again, another good test of what's going on here. It doesn't seem to be bumping into the basket here too, since it is so tall. I'm kind of curious to see how it's going to maneuver through this corner right here since there's so much junk in the way. It's kind of going around. This is interesting. Okay, it noticed the bag. See how it never actually touches any of this stuff right here. That's great. I'm really liking this. Let me know down in the comments below what kind of vacuums have you guys used in the past. I've used a Roomba. I think it was a 500 or 600 series. I can't remember which one it was. Obviously, I have the older Shark. And then I have this newer one right here that I'm testing out. I've also used the iRobot mops before. I've done videos of that. Brava Jet M6, and I really, really like that. We still continually use it, although they're starting to make robots that have a vacuum cleaner and a mop all in one, which is very interesting to me because we have a lot of hard floors here in the house. So you'll notice that it kind of moved to the other side of the room yet. We haven't even made a map for this. This is my first time running it, and it's doing a really good job going back and forth. I'm kind of curious to see what it's going to do for a map once it gets completed with this. I do want to do a setup of the phone app as well. Since I already have the app installed for the other robot, I'm going to show you guys how to add the robot, and then we're going to take a look at what all you can do in the app, because there's some advanced cleaning modes called like an ultra mode or something like that. So I definitely want to take a look at that, and I want to see how it builds the map, because in the older Sharks, a lot of you guys mentioned that the mapping feature does not work that great. And so I'm really curious to see how it kind of compares between this one and that one. I never had any issues with the older mapping system, but we can take a look at them. We're going to cycle through them and kind of see what it does. But so far, this thing is doing fantastic. Please excuse the luggage on the ground. We just got back from a trip to Toledo Bend. Any of you guys ever been to Toledo Bend on the Texas-Louisiana border? It's beautiful out there. We stayed in a nice little cabin. Man, an Airbnb, it would be these robot vacuums would be perfect for those. That way you can get a good clean before your guests come. So if you guys don't, I'd be curious to know if any of you guys have Airbnbs and do y'all utilize things like this to be able to help clean the house in between guests. As you can see, it's doing a really good job maneuvering through this small little passageway right here between the steps and the suitcase. And you'll notice that it's not bumping into the suitcase like it was doing for that little ball. So the navigation seems to be working well. Looks like there's a little black something on the ground right there, maybe a Lego. Let's see what it does with that. I didn't see what happened. Did it suck it up? Y'all let me know in the comments. I don't know what happened to it. I didn't hear it. Yeah, this thing is working perfectly, guys. If y'all are looking for a fantastic robotic vacuum, one that has the AI laser on there, I'm assuming that's the LiDAR that I've been hearing about. It's supposed to be a better navigation system for these robotic vacuums. What's on the top there has to be that, because it says laser navigation. So this thing is working extremely well. Okay, no, this is interesting. Underneath the chair, you'll notice that it's bumping into the legs right there because it's not over that 3.5-inch height. But it uses its bumper to be able to get around it. But this thing is doing a fantastic job. I really, really am surprised by how well this is working. Oh, we got shoelaces. Let's see what it does with those shoelaces. Huh? Moved right through them. That's great. Okay. Oh, I love this. I love whenever I have furniture where the robot can actually go all the way underneath and get underneath where usually you don't put a broom or a traditional vacuum. Oh, we got a plug right here. Okay. Ooh, we got some liftage on the foot. Oh, it's getting off of it. Is it getting off? It's getting off of it. That was awesome. I wish y'all could have seen that a little bit better. It's kind of hard for me to show, but you can see how it's kind of getting tangled up in the cord right there, but it's gonna find its way out, it looks like. It's doing a really good job underneath there, considering that there's that cord underneath there. I'm curious to know if it's gonna be able to get off that cord. I know this is kind of an odd angle for you guys, being kind of sideways. It's the only way that I can really get all the way to the floor, because you guys are on a tripod. Let me see, I'll see if I can. Let me take you guys off real quick. Man, this thing, look at that. It's getting out. It's making its way out. Check that out. It got all the way out with no issues going around that cord. That is fantastic. So even though you might have a cord on the ground, oh, there's my phone. There goes my phone. What's it gonna do? It went underneath it. So even though you might have cords on the ground, it was a big, long, one of those thick surge protector cords. And so it made it through there, which is fantastic. Guys, if y'all are looking for a fantastic robotic vacuum, this is definitely the one to get right here. I am impressed by this thing. It is maneuvering around everything so well. All right, if you guys want to see how to set up that iPhone app, I'm gonna put that video right there on the screen. You guys go and click this video. I'm gonna see y'all in that video. If y'all want to get one of these, I'll link them up below because I am impressed by it. Thank y'all for watching, and Dad out.